Electric vehicle sales for second quarter spiked. Tesla delivered almost 500,000 EVs, and Chinese automakers with hundreds of thousands sales are killing it in the EV industry. Let's find out what these automakers did and how they managed to pull such a huge amount of sales within a short period of time. Governments and cities around the world are taking steps to encourage the use of electric vehicles and reduce emissions. They are implementing regulations and providing incentives to promote sustainable mobility. In the European Union and the United States, new targets have been set to ensure that at least 50% of vehicles sold by 2030 are EVs. Additionally, many countries are planning to ban the sale of internal combustion engine vehicles which release CO2 between 2030 and 2035. CO2 emissions have a significant impact on the climate and environment by contributing to the greenhouse effect, which in turn causes climate change. The release of CO2 into the atmosphere acts like a blanket, trapping heat and leading to rising temperatures. This leads to various consequences such as rising sea levels, extreme weather events, and habitat loss. These regulatory changes are driven by the need to address environmental concerns and combat climate change. People's attitudes towards transportation have also changed, with a growing number of consumers considering purchasing an EV. The rapid acceleration of electrification puts pressure on Office of Management and Enterprise Services to meet the increasing demand for EVs. By 2030, EVs are projected to make up 75% of global passenger car sales, which is a significant leap from the current pace of the industry. By accelerating the adoption of electric vehicles, we can reduce greenhouse gas emissions, improve air quality, and create a cleaner and more sustainable future for all. Tesla has just released its production and delivery numbers for the second quarter of 2023, and the results are astounding. They have exceeded expectations by delivering over 466,000 electric vehicles during this period. These numbers are even higher than the previous records set in the first quarter and fourth quarter of the previous year. In fact, the deliveries in the second quarter surpassed the estimated figure of around 445,000 vehicles, as reported by FactSet. The success of Tesla's sales and deliveries can largely be attributed to their popular vehicle models, the Model 3 and Model Y. These two models continue to drive Tesla's sales, with a total of 446,915 deliveries in the second quarter. However, it's worth noting that the Model S and Model X, which underwent a product refresh 2 years ago, have also shown signs of recovery. The combined deliveries of Model S and X reached 19,225 in the second quarter. The strong delivery numbers indicate that Tesla is thriving in the electric vehicle market, further solidifying their position as a leading player in the industry. Tesla has been making efforts to sell their inventory vehicles before the end of the quarter. To entice customers, they offered discounts and promotions throughout June. One of the offers was 3 months of unlimited free supercharging for those who ordered a Model 3 between June 14 to 30. In China, Tesla provided insurance rebates for Model 3 vehicles. Customers who bought and received delivery of an inventory Model 3 rear-wheel drive vehicle before the end of June were eligible for a $1,120 insurance subsidy. Additionally, Tesla made all trims of the Model 3 eligible for the full $7,500 tax credit under the Inflation Reduction Act. This tax credit applies to both the Model 3 and Model Y vehicles, providing customers with potential savings. These incentives and promotions by Tesla aim to encourage sales and attract customers by offering discounts, insurance subsidies, and tax credits. BYD, the largest car brand in China, achieved its highest ever sales results for the quarter with 700,244 new energy vehicles sold. These vehicles include a mix of fully electric and plug-in hybrid models. Li Auto Incorporated, a smaller Chinese electric vehicle company, also reached a new monthly record with 32,575 deliveries. Xpeng Incorporated and NIO Incorporated saw modest increases in their sales numbers as well. Dian, the EV brand under Guangzhou Automotive Group Co., had an impressive month with 45,013 deliveries. This indicates that the demand for new energy vehicles remains strong in China despite the country's economic challenges. In the first half of the year, BYD's shipments nearly doubled, reaching a total of 1.2 million units. This success can be attributed to favorable economic conditions in China and the resolution of disruptions caused by pandemic-related lockdowns that occurred a year ago in Shanghai. Despite facing intense price competition, BYD's market capitalization has surpassed that of General Motors and Ford, standing at $100 billion. The positive trend extends beyond BYD, with Li Auto reporting a remarkable year-on-year sales increase of 150% in June, delivering 32,575 vehicles. NIO also experienced growth, delivering 10,707 cars to customers during the period, marking a 75% increase compared to the previous month. Speng achieved its highest sales figures of the year so far, with a 14.8% month-on-month jump, totaling 8,620 units. China's EV market is highly competitive, with over 94 brands offering more than 300 models at prices ranging from just $5,000 to over $90,000. Local brands take up 81% of the EV market, with BYD, Wuling, Chery, Changan, and GAC among the top players. Meanwhile, a range of EV startups, such as NIO, Xpeng, Neta, AgTO, IM Motors, Zeekr, iWays, and Livin, are performing well and giving strong competition to established foreign brands. The Chinese government invested in building charging stations across the country to promote electric vehicle sales. For instance, in January 2022, the Chinese government announced plans to build enough charging stations for 20 million electric vehicles by 2025. For electric vehicles, the Chinese government has provided tax exemptions or lower taxes. These initiatives by the government have attracted a lot of buyers to purchase EVs in this country. For instance, in September 2022, China's Ministry of Finance, the State Taxation Administration, and the Ministry of Industry and Information Technology announced purchases of new energy vehicles that occur between January 1, 2023 and December 31, 2023, will continuously be exempted from vehicle purchase tax. China's electric vehicle market is a bustling and competitive scene, with a wide variety of options available. Experts are forecasting that Tesla will deliver around 1.82 million vehicles in 2023, a significant increase from the 1.313 million vehicles delivered in 2022. In an analyst meeting held in April, Tesla's CEO Elon Musk expressed confidence in their 2023 production target of 1.8 million vehicles. However, he tempered expectations by mentioning that the previously stated production goal of 2 million vehicles, mentioned at the end of the fourth quarter, should be viewed as an optimistic scenario. Elon Musk acknowledged the uncertainty of the current times, stating, "These are unpredictable times. If things go smoothly, we might have a chance to reach 2 million vehicles, but that is the best-case scenario." It's important to note that Tesla has not provided a specific delivery target for 2023. The impressive sales numbers achieved by Chinese automakers indicate a significant transition towards electric vehicles as more consumers embrace the benefits of eco-friendly transportation. This trend highlights the growing acceptance of electric mobility as a viable option. However, the rise in electric vehicle sales has impacted the demand for traditional petrol-powered cars in the largest automotive market, China. Sales of petrol cars have experienced a decline of 7%, with a total of 5.21 million units sold in the first 5 months of 2023. These figures demonstrate a clear shift in consumer preferences towards electric vehicles and reflect the changing landscape of the automotive industry in the world. The increasing popularity of electric mobility is not only driving sustainable transportation choices, but also impacting the traditional petrol car market.